2024 is the year of the glutes. I have no doubt about this. Male glute development is so important. I mean, it's the largest muscle group in the body, and strong, well-developed glutes help with improving posture and reduce lower back pain, whilst of course also being the most aesthetic muscle group in the body. For me, a well-developed butt looks incredible. Right guys, wait there. Just thought I'd jump on here and update you guys quickly. Firstly, the change in location, and secondly, the longer hair. Let me explain for everything. Basically guys, over the last couple of months, I've been in the US, starting off in Miami where the original clip was filmed. Now I'm in Houston, Texas, and as you are watching this, I'm in LA. Therefore, this video is a mixture of clips from Houston, Miami, and some clips from my hometown, Plymouth. This is the workout I've been doing for the entirety of 2024. In Plymouth from the start of January and up until the end of February, and since I've been in the US as well. And let me tell you, my butt growth this year has been another level. It's been insane. I literally haven't changed up this workout at all over the last 4 months unless I've really had to. And I can't see it changing for a while because we want to continue to see those incredible booty gains in 2024. For the longer hair, well, since I've been in the US, I thought I'd experiment with a few things and I kind of like it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below and we'll see what I do with it in the future. For now, sit back, relax, and let's get on with the only butt workout you're going to need for the remainder of 2024. It is absolutely essential to grow your butt if you want a well-rounded physique. And to do this, you must train your glutes in the most effective way possible. For years, I've had a huge focus on developing my knowledge around what it takes to grow your glutes as fast as possible, whilst also growing them in a way that looks incredible. And I finally think I've put together the workout that combines efficiency and results at the same time. So today, we're gonna run through my updated 2024 butt workout. Let's get straight into it. First of all, we obviously have to warm up so our glutes are ready for the outrageous pump we are about to get. So to do this, we want to get our heart rate up by starting with around 5 to 10 minutes of cardio. After you've done this, we want to go straight into some stretching. I like to do a little bit of static stretching as this activates the glutes for our session. I stretch every single day as it is so unbelievably important to make sure you're not tight, as if you are, this will limit your range of motion when performing exercises. And getting a good range of motion is basically essential if you want to grow your butt. When this is done and you're all ready to get going, we're going to go straight into the first exercise, which is a barbell squat, but with a bit of a twist. And this twist is going to make all the difference when it comes to activating and connecting with your glutes. So you're going to set up as you normally would with a barbell squat, but instead of doing the usual 3 sets of 4 to 6 reps, we're actually going to start with 2 sets of paused partial reps. Now a normal barbell squat looks like this, lowering the bar down before exploding up immediately. Instead, what we're going to be doing here is pause for a couple of seconds at the bottom of the movement. This is because at the bottom of the range of motion, you're in the most stretched position. This position is where there is the most tension on the glutes, resulting in the best possible contraction. Recently, there has been a lot of scientific studies looking at the stretched part of the movement. And these studies have concluded that this is the most important part of the exercise. So on the barbell squat, it only makes sense to spend the most amount of time at the bottom of the movement. And to really emphasize this and keep tension on the glutes as long as possible, we're of course also performing partial reps. As you can see from the video, I'm not going all the way to the top and squeezing on any of my reps. This is purely because we want to keep tension on the glutes. If you were to go all the way up and wait at the top, the glutes will be under a lot less tension. The only issue with the pause barbell squat is you have to go quite a lot lighter. As you can see from the video, I'm going lighter than I usually would. And therefore, for our third and final set, we're actually just going to do a normal set of barbell squats. This is going to allow us to put more weight on the bar, resulting in faster progression, which is also incredibly important for glute growth. Next, we're going to be doing 3 sets of 8 reps each leg on a deficit Bulgarian split squat. As you guys know, I've always been a fan of every type of Bulgarian split squat, but I'd never really tried it with a deficit until the last few months. And wow, it feels insane. This is probably the second most enjoyable glute exercise for me at the moment, very close behind another exercise that you'll hear about later on in the video. And the reason it's one of my favorites is because you get an outrageous contraction during the movement and a real burn after doing this exercise. My glutes genuinely feel on fire. And as you can see from the video, I'm struggling big time when it gets to the end of my set. The reason we are doing it at a deficit with a plate underneath our feet is because this allows you to increase the range of motion and get an even greater stretch during the movement. Again, we are emphasizing the stretch portion of the movement here by dropping the back knee as close to the ground as possible before exploding up through the heel of our front foot. Once again, similar to the barbell squat, we are keeping constant tension in the glutes here by not fully extending at the top of the movement. And to make this movement even harder and get an even more outrageous pump, we're going to be doing a drop set on our final set of this exercise. So set number 3, when you've gone to failure with the dumbbell, you're going to place this on the floor and perform more reps with just your body weight, getting even more out of the movement. For exercise number 3, we're going to be doing 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps on the barbell RDL. But like the barbell squat, we're going to be adding a little twist. I've always found with the RDL that I got a lot of lower back activation towards the top part of the movement, taking away from the activation that I should be getting on my glutes. And because of this, we're going to be performing this exercise a little bit differently. To really focus on the butt, we're going to be doing 1.5 length reps. Now what I mean by this is starting with a partial rep where we finish just above the knee so that we can keep the tension on the glutes throughout this portion of the movement, before going into a full rep, which allows us to have a small rest at the top. In any form of deadlift, I feel getting that small rest at the top can be a real game changer, as it allows you to re-retract your scapula if needed before going into the next rep. Retracting your scapula or pinching your shoulder blades together is so important during this movement to reduce the tension on your lower back and keep a big focus on the glutes. So here we're getting the best of both worlds. Constant tension on the first half of the portion and the ability to re-retract our scapula if needed at the top half of the portion. The fourth and final exercise, and my favorite finisher exercise for the glutes right now, is 3 sets of 12 reps on the dumbbell step up. I honestly feel if you do this movement correctly, your glutes will absolutely blow up and you'll walk out of the gym with an insane glute pump. The amazing thing about this exercise is you can change your foot position and stride width, and therefore you can really adjust the movement to whatever feels best for you. With me, I like to take a shoulder width stance and have my back foot just under 1 meter from the bench. Throughout this movement, you should be thinking about engaging your glutes as your back foot leaves the ground and your glutes contracting as much as possible as you push up through your heels. Similar to our Bulgarian split squats, on our final set of 3, we're going to be doing a drop set. This should really finish off our butt towards the end of the workout. So when you have gone to failure with a dumbbell, place it on the floor and go to failure once again with your body weight to finish off the workout. This workout is also featured on one of my programs inside the Sladefit app. So if you want to try it yourself alongside all of the other workouts with instructions and video demonstrations whilst tracking your weights along the way, visit the top link in my YouTube bio and fill out the form so we can have a chat about one-to-one coaching with me. I want to help you achieve the physique of your dreams and the confidence you have always wanted. But I only have limited spaces, so please only fill out the form if you are truly serious about working closely with me and becoming the best version of you. Right guys, that wraps up the video, and as always, I really hope you enjoyed. As you can see, I'm not currently in my normal filming location. I'm actually in Miami right now. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll know I'm actually in America for the next 3 months, and I'll be documenting basically my entire time over here. My next video is going to be set all in America. Therefore, if you don't want to miss that one, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and whilst you're down there, hit the like button as well. And turn on the notification bell so you don't miss that video when it goes live. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Big love. H.